The World History 2 team would like to recognize and honor the accomplishments of Dr. Ralph Bunche, the first African American to win the Nobel Peace Prize, a civil rights activist, and UN ambassador. Dr. Bunche was born on August 7, 1904, in Detroit, Michigan. His family was working class, with his father working as a barber. Shortly after Dr. Bunche's sister Grace was born, his father left for Toledo, Ohio, to find work. He never returned. In 1915, Dr. Bunche's mother fell ill, and he and his sister moved in with his grandmother in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shortly after, in 1917, his mother died. Dr. Bunche moved with his grandmother to Los Angeles in 1918 and attended Jefferson High School. There he excelled in academics and participated in the debate team. He also was a three-sport athlete, playing football, basketball, and track. He graduated as valedictorian of his class, the first African American to do so at Jefferson High School. After high school, Dr. Bunche attended UCLA on a basketball scholarship. He majored in political science and graduated summa cum laude and valedictorian once again. Dr. Bunche then went on to earn a doctorate degree from Harvard University in 1927. He was the first African American to earn a PhD in political science from an American university. He then went on to teach at Howard University, where he served as the chair of the Department of Political Science from 1934 to 1950. Dr. Bunche also pursued degrees in anthropology at Northwestern University and the London School of Economics. Dr. Bunche was instrumental in the formation of the United Nations after World War II. He serves as an advisor to the U.S. delegation for the Charter Conference in 1945 and worked with First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt to create the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Later, Dr. Bunche served as the principal secretary of the UN Palestine Commission. This commission was organized to negotiate peace between the newly formed State of Israel and the Arab countries that supported Palestine. After the assassination of Folk Bernanate by an Israeli extremist group, Bunche bravely took the lead in the peace negotiations and became the UN's chief mediator in the Arab-Israeli conflict. The negotiations between Dr. Bunche and the Israeli representatives led to the pivotal 1949 Armistice Agreement. For his work, Dr. Bunche received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1950, becoming the first African American to do so. Dr. Bunche broke many barriers during his lifetime, becoming the first African American to earn a PhD in political science and the first African American to win the Nobel Peace Prize. However, Dr. Bunche's legacy lives on in his commitment to equal rights and his dedication to peace. He participated side by side with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the 1963 March on Washington and the 1965 March from Selma to Montgomery. He also continued his work with the United Nations, working to form peaceful compromises in conflicts in the Congo, Yemen, Kashmir, and Cyprus. In his own words, "Heads are wisest when they are cool, and hearts are strongest when they beat in response to Nobel ideas."